جيد جيد. So I think okay, I think we should be live. We should be alive. Live. So what are we going to be doing today? I'm just gonna be talking how I'm still alive and not dead. Oh, fuck. Yeah, some like things have changed. Oh fuck. Yeah, many things has changed. Currently waiting. Yeah, so it's this time of the year again whereby I have to remake everything. I'm not gonna remake everything because I've already remade some things. Remember my scripts, but I need to take care of it. Get progress. Wait. So I already remade these like a couple of months ago, but I want to like check them out. Yeah. I need to re-look at everything basically. Every single repository. I need to look at every single thing. So let's get started. What I have been working on in the like last couple of things. As you can see, I am not on Hyperland. I am on Niri, but I want to go back to Hyperland because the only reason that I am on Niri is because of scrolling window manager. Recently, there has been a massive update to Hyperland whereby so Hyperland scrolling. We have the actual like scrolling layout. Yeah. So like, and also Hyperland is now in what? In like written in Lua. I'm not written now. It can be configured in Lua. Wait. Let me just check something. We'll just check something. Yeah, you're going to now, instead of Hyperland being the configuration language, it's now in Lua, meaning you have more control in a way because it's programming language. And from what I can understand from Tony, by the way, the YouTuber, he's saying that the main developer of Hyperland wants to basically make it a better thing and have more things to it. So that is why I'm gonna switch back to Hyperland because it has the scrolling thing now. It has the scrolling thing. That's the thing. That's the first thing. Now, a friend. I'm gonna be helping. I'm gonna also be helping a friend that is that's going to basically he wants to learn more about Linux. He wants to use Linux like in a way that we do in a way. Like higher window managers like Vim and Neo. He wants to learn all these things and then he's able to do his projects much faster and stuff like that. But it's going to be a while before we can do that. So I've already started. Yeah. For the Windows part. Wait, what? Windows? Where does Windows come from? Yes. We are going to be dual booting his laptop. So I've also so if we go to winhance.net, you're going to see that I've used this to create like a custom ISO file through this, and I have the file stored somewhere on my Windows partition. That's it for the Windows part. So we still have to delete everything and like nuke his laptop and then reinstall everything from scratch again. That's one thing. The second thing, then this is where I really comes into play, whereby we're going to like start with EndeavourOS. Yes, by the way, I don't know if I don't know if I said something like that, but 13? Is it 13? Ah, fuck. I don't know. So I am on CatchOS. I mean, it's alright. Given that I don't play on Linux, not anymore, and also the games that I used to play on Linux is dead, like Steam charts.com. And then if I go to essay and then I do BattleBit remastered, it's dead. The game's dead. Like, there's no how can I say that? There's no like good ping for me. Like, these are American players. I'm not in America, so wait, what? Has it gained? The fuck? I can't. Yeah, I can't. Fuck this shit. Yeah, so basically, I'm going to be doing these things, and yeah, I've lost a bit. Like, I don't know what to do. I've been so out of touch with the streaming thing, and now it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be streaming back again. It's a bit weird. So yeah, right now what I was trying to do in the school, like not school, but like during the exam period, I was also working on this thing, and I'm not gonna work again on Windows. So basically, I wanted to make a program. Oh, okay. First of all, Claude is helping me. Now you're gonna see that we have my branches here. Wait. Again, I am. Again, I also have my notes. Yes. I did learn a lot, but I did use Claude because I want to get into C. And like during the exam period, I just wanted to do a thing, because I was like, you know, that meme of doing everything except revising. that's the lowest point I've got. Just give me a minute. Yeah, what was I? I was saying like I am using Claude for this, but I've learned a lot. This is not up to date. The README is not up to date anymore, and I've also learned with Claude. I've learned also about like GitHub Actions, CI/CD stuff. So like I have these two things which I'm generating from the GitHub Actions. So if I go to here and I do, oh, I'm sorry, and I go to like GitHub workflows, release again, it generated that, but now I understand how to do it now. Like, okay, you have to have the GitHub directory, the workflow directory, and the release the YAML file. And then you have to like, okay, it's a release, you know, push on, like when I do a tag, a git tag now, I never use that. I learned how to use git tags. On a tag, which is basically you give like a commit a name, yeah, a good name, you know, that's all it is anyway. So like, oh, on what to do that on like Windows machine, and then you have to set up I don't know what that, you have to set up like Python, and then you have to set up like dependencies, and then you're installing everything. Oh. Oh, Choco install my system. Wait, what? Chocolatey has... You can just do this and install everything? I don't think so. I think it's doing something behind. Okay, it's okay. So then we are compiling this, and then yeah, and then we're releasing it. So I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot during the making of this, and these are the two main files. And then this is changed now, so this is changed a bit. So if I do this, there's been some commits, you know, been chipping away at it. Now I want to use Raylib to actually make the main branch doesn't have it. So when I finish the version 0.3.0, I'm gonna release the version v1 to main. So I'm gonna push main, I'm gonna release version v1, whereby I want to actually, like, on my main.py file, which is calling the graph.exe through a create process, Windows API, Win32 API system call, like call, function call, or whatever you want, because it's not system call, it's an API. We're not having a Linux here, we're not using Linux, whereby we have access to the bare thing, like the raw thing. We will have to access it through the API. Yeah, so I was saying, so yeah, basically then I'm gonna do Raylib on that, and then I'm gonna have a slider that allows the user to basically log the amount of time he or she wants the program to run. For example, if you say, oh, okay, 1 second, I'm not gonna say 1 second, it doesn't make any sense. At least 60 seconds to 1 hour. To 3,600 seconds. Yeah, so basically that's what I've been trying to. The main reason was for me to check. I wanted to make a program that when I run in game, for example, I like when you play Fortnite or you play CSGO, I wanted to see, oh, Fortnite, you do most of these type of, if you're doing 90s, you're doing these type of graphs. But the thing is, it doesn't work in game. Maybe I know the reason why, because I'm using raw input. I wanted to get the sensor data, the data directly from my program to get the data. So that is why I'm using raw input and stuff. I don't really understand, but I have it in the notes. I can go back and check. Yeah, so basically we're using raw input, and then we're targeting the mouse for raw input, and then we're just using it. Oh fuck, yeah. And then that's it. That's basically it. So maybe that is why, because for this to work, for raw input to work, we're actually creating a fake window, a transparent. You could a fake window applied on the. When I go in game, and my cursor is my crosshair now. We have data here. We have heat coordinates data, because data here, and then data here. But when we are in a game, when we still have our cursor, you can see right here, cursor, then it works. So this means that in the setting it will work, in the game setting it will work, in the game lobby it will work, any game. So it's standard. I need maybe version 1.1. You could say I'm gonna fix that, but I'm not sure. If I do the Raylib thing, and if I learn the Raylib thing and do it, I think I'm gonna stop there. I think it's good enough for what it is, because I want to make my life better in a way. I want to actually learn C using books, the ANSI C and the second edition books, and also the modern programming approach to C or something like that. I don't know. And then I'm gonna do projects also. I've realized that instead of trying to learn in multiple languages, I'm gonna stick to C and Python. Yeah, Python for university stuff. I mean, if I have to use Java, okay, I'm gonna have to learn it. But I mean, And I'm also going to like revamp my whole Obsidian. I'm gonna like delete all my nodes basically. I'm gonna like delete all my nodes, and then I'm gonna try to restart from scratch everything. Yeah, I mean, you know, I want something new. I want something new. Yeah, so that's the thing. So what I'm going to be doing right now is make a plan on like where was I? I'm gonna go ahead and make a plan on the also, yeah, I have a programming project thing. I want to like have 3 months of holidays, and I want to like at least get some shit done, you know. So I'm here, and I want to follow the tutorial by Coding Sphere, and I want to like actually do this. I want to do this. I won't be able to do this anymore. I won't be able to do this anymore because I don't have a server anymore. I don't have my old PC. I mean, I could try to use this laptop. Yeah, I don't know if you know, but I've changed laptop now. I have a better PC, a laptop, a 13 gen. Yeah, and then I have 32 gigs of RAM. I have wait, I don't have NV top. So sudo pacman -s nv top. Yes, and then NV top. I have a NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4060 laptop GPU. Yeah. I've been playing some games. Yes, I'm not gonna lie. I've been playing some games. It's been fine. So yeah, let's get back on the target. On topic. Sorry, target. What the fuck? So the vanilla install. Yeah. So basically, I'm gonna be doing something like that, but I'm not gonna do it here. I'm actually going to do it. As you can see, I'm not also using my theme. Why? Because I want to make another theme for Obsidian, and I want to like I'm trying a bunch of themes and I'm gonna like copy bits of bits. You know, I'm gonna try also to learn TypeScript and stuff like that. And also I'm gonna try to make this like doc plugin, table content plugin for Obsidian. I'm gonna also try to like the one that I wanted to do basically for a while now. I have not touched this. Yeah, there is a artist I'm trying to work. Like he's an artist, not a UI designer or something. But we want to learn how to do this. We want to like generate colors and stuff. I'm already started gathering. We have already like taken a bunch of references, like Cyber Like we have started it. But the thing is, again, I had how do you call that? School. University, and I couldn't do anything because I had exams. So now I'm back. I think I'm refreshed. I'm gonna first of all again. I'm gonna do. Wait, just give me a second. Yeah, I'm gonna do the Linux part first. I'm gonna download everything for this computer. I'm not gonna download. I'm not going to do everything again. So if I run an lsplk, this is my like -f. You're going to see that this is like NTFS. So these are my like Windows partitions. Oh yeah, and then these are like my Linux partition here. So I'm not gonna do like I'm not gonna nuke this laptop because I already have installed my games and stuff. So I just don't want to use it. The only thing I'm gonna do is I also do have Hyperland on here. When I if you use my script, you're gonna know that you are able to install Neri or Hyperland. Yes, I've updated it. I have not showed anyone else. So yeah, but I'm gonna be replacing Weibo with Noctalia Shell. I'm gonna be doing a bunch of stuff now. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I need to minimal RAM usage or something like that, because with CatchyOS, even on Hyperland or even on Niri, on a cold boot with this setup right now, it's 1.5 gigs. I mean, with EndeavourOS, it was like 500 megs for Hyperland and 200 megs. Oh, I'm sorry, 300 megs for Niri. The thing is, I want to actually rise a bit, and also have a better UI experience rather than me Noctalia shell instead of me just because it's basically built on, I think it's built on quick shell, yeah, and also it's like multi-segment, yeah, it's good, it's good. Yeah, you have this rounded border and thing like that. You have a GUI setup. You can set it up through a GUI and then create your config. You have a theme, swapper and stuff like that. So that's the thing. I want to do this. So rather than me wasting my time making bash scripts for this, I rather just use it. For example, I have my own wallpaper changer. Why use a script like this that's using Rofi in the backend when I have something beautiful like this? It doesn't make any sense, Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be doing. So yeah, you can see color scheme and everything. I'm gonna be trying to apply my own. Again, when I finish with the theme made with when I finish working with my friend the artist, I'm going to be making that theme in everything. I'm gonna try to make a theme in the new theme. I'm gonna try to make a theme for every terminal, like I've been doing with displays, but I haven't released it yet. So yeah, I think we can now get started with the actual thing that I'm trying to do here. So let's get started. I'm just gonna go and say, what do you say? Operating system remake. Systems remake. I'm gonna write the remaking. I'm sorry guys. Yeah, I've been using small text fonts since I don't know when, but yeah. Let me just do it a bit bigger for you guys. Why not? Tomorrow is your guys' day. Yeah, so I'm going to be remaking Windows. Yeah, Windows, and making a Linux setup. Why Windows? Again, because of my friends. So let's just say something wait, give me a second. And then here, and then let's say undo Windows. Yeah. So for the Windows part, so let me get a few things. Just give me a second. I'm gonna bring some notes I've written on sticky papers and stuff. Just give me a second. So, there we are. Oh, hello, sir. Yeah. So make version 3 maybe, like right now, version 3 I guess. So yeah, so Windows, for the moment I have my custom. I don't know if I can like go there. Just give me a second, guys. Just give me a second. Oh fuck. Is it this? So if I do to like where are you? No. Users. This is me desktop, and then this is it. The wait, what? Huh? Why is the? I know I have these. Like what the fuck? Why is it not? There was a WinHance installed. No. It's wrong. No. Wait, what? Why in my downloads I have this? Oh yeah, I need to delete this. I don't have Battlefield installed, so I basically there's a WinHance. I don't know where it's gone. To be honest. I need to check. So basically there's a WinHance .winhance file, which is basically a modified JSON file, which is created from the configuration you tell it to. Now I'm scared right now. I'm a bit scared, to be honest. Yeah, it's okay. I have the ISO, so it's okay. So basically what you do is we're going to like use WinHance again, and then through that I'm going to use WinUtil, generate, create custom ISO, Windows ISO file. I'm trying to tell you what I've done in a way. So basically, and then use Ventoy for like burning the disk, and then also yeah, basically that is what I've done. So let me try to like so for WinUtil steps, info WinUtil steps. So what I've done, so after that I've created this. So okay, so select ISO file, I'll download it. Placed on desktop folder first. So move it to the desktop first, and then select the ISO file found on desktop, and then what we're going to do, we're going to select a working directory, which in this case is going to be the desktop folder, desktop folder, and then we're going to start the extraction process, and then we're going to check on the extraction checkbox found on so for the second step, WinUtil second step, oh bro, and then and also select extracted folder, new WinHance folder created on the screen, and then we are going to also download the oh yeah, I used the alternative. Sorry, I didn't use a custom That's the thing. I didn't use a custom like from my computer. I use auto unattended file. Down the auto unattended. So this is .xml file. File and configure. So configure things that found at line. Configure programs found the line 7 around that 7454, and then ventoy, create the ISO, and then ventoy send the ISO to ventoy enabled enabled pen drive or USB drive, whatever you want. So that is that. So these are the little steps I took. So that is what I did for Windows. And then the applications, you could say that the applications and configuration. So I'll WinHance again. WinHance. Configure for maximum performance, and then also changed disable mouse acceleration. You could do that from WinHance, by the way. You can do all of this on WinHance. So disable mouse acceleration, and then we also did remove indexing from drives. So like property. Well, I know what I'm doing. Remove indexing from drive. There's a checkbox found on local drives. So properties, we need it. Yeah. And then remove indexing from drive. What did we do also? We did power adaptation, so control panel. You could set the set the custom DNS. We did ping 1.1.1 or ping and ping 8.8.8 and check, and so use the fastest of the two. So configure set custom DNS, and then set the customize network adapter for maximum some performance, and then we also did like change customize power plan configuration, and also that's it. And then what do we do next? We also did set the hard disk. So set the CPU maximum and minimum allowable percentage, I guess. Wait, is that purple? I don't know. Okay, so yeah, set the allowable percentage. So I cap it at 98 instead of 100. I just like to do that. And then the lowest is going to be 0, because why? If you're not doing anything, why should it run at 100%? You know, it doesn't make any. Wait, scheduling wise, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, so that's that. And for the applications, so I'm just gonna go for what am I doing? Configurations, and then applications. So in terms of application, I have the Microsoft Store. Yeah. Because PowerShell, for PowerShell is free. So for WSL, I mean, you could. I mean, you don't need Microsoft. No, now I realize it. You can just do winget. Yeah. You can just winget it. So yeah, no Microsoft Store now. I'm not gonna download that. I mean, it's cool to have. I don't know. Yeah. So I mean, I think I'm not gonna use Microsoft Store anymore. So yeah, so Windows terminal or also configured, and then application. In terms of application, we go for like two applications. So NeoVim, and then we do LazyGit. We did grep, we did FD, so FD, and then we also did what? LazyGit, NeoVim, what do we do? PowerShell, like PowerShell 7, the new one from the Microsoft Store, from winget or Microsoft Store. And also I did what? What did I do? The thing is, I'm not going to work with Windows again. Like, I hate that shit, to be honest. I'm just gonna leave it for gaming, to be honest. I'm not gonna like. The only reason that I did this project on Windows, like the Mousify project on Windows, is to basically able to log my mouse coordinates when I'm aiming on someone in game, but it's not working. So and also the documentation is so shit. So for example, create process Win32 API documentation. Oh fuck, documentation is so fucking shit. Let's try. It's so like garbage. Yeah, modern learning, like as a learner, it's fucking shit. Yeah, I need to also remove this. The worst API ever made. See? Yeah, so I mean, it's garbage, in my opinion, for new learners. Like, how can you have this and then you have beautiful documentation like this? I mean, I know it's a Python, but like C types, yeah, and system or sys or OS, yeah, okay. So yeah, so PowerShell 7 formula, that's it. I think that's it. And then what did I do? Zen browser, obviously. Yeah, I'm not using Zen browser here because I wanted to try again Thorium, so I downloaded Thorium. Yeah, Zen browser, and then also I wanted to try Helium browser, but could not sign into Google accounts. That's the main issue that I got. Because it's still I think it's because it doesn't have the verification, like the license or something like that. Yeah, so Zen browser, and also Z IDE and NeoVide, and also what did I download? Power Toys, and then Raycast, and then what did I download? What did I download? I think that's pretty much it. Obsidian. And then here also, yeah, the first thing is like Git. And then what did we download? Obsidian, and WinHounds, obviously WinHounds. So it already comes pre-configured. Like the installer is there, you just have to install it and use it. So WinHounds, I'm going to do it. And yeah, Geek, installed from Winget. So basically most of these things are installed from Winget. Except for Raycast, which I tried to download from Winget, but it fucked up and I had to... No, I did install from Winget. Fuck this. So WinHounds, and then what else did I download? I don't remember downloading much things. Obviously the drivers for my laptop, that's fine. I didn't do much. So privacy and security, yeah. So privacy and security tab inside the settings application. You so remove obviously you have removed sysmain, and then also did one thing, so install one thing, so, and that thing was Discord. What else? So that's basically it for the Windows, I guess. Fuck this. That's basically it for the Windows part. And then this, so let's get started with the Linux now. So I'm gonna go back to under OS. Yes. I think it's a nice simple thing. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to under OS. Linux, and then so I'm gonna be installing from scratch. I'm not gonna be using my basically I'm gonna have to remake my .files folder, like GitHub. I'm gonna have to be remaking, like I'm gonna be remaking everything, because I don't think we're gonna be using this. There's Noctolia shell has its own notification manager. Linux. Oh fuck. I think it does have a notification. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so it does have a notification manager, so I'm not gonna be using that shitty dunst anymore. I mean, it's not shitty, it's good for what it is, but like I can't configure it nicely. Like Canada is also good. I think I'm gonna switch to Ghosty. Thinking of switching to Ghosty because I think I'm gonna have the both. I'm gonna swap I guess. Niri, I'm gonna like let that be what it is. And Vim, I'm gonna have to remake this because we have new Vim 0.12 now, which has its own Vim pack. I mean, lazy is good. I'm not gonna like say that lazy is bad or anything. I'm still using lazy Vim because of my configuration broke. But yeah, we're not gonna be using Piper, I guess. I think. No, I mean, depends now if we are having to. Having trouble with like, I think I'm not gonna use Scratchpad, and I'm gonna remove this dependency. And Rofi, does it come with its own like does has own application runner? What the fuck? It has its own run and everything? Launcher. What? What is this? Oh my fucking god. Like applications. I don't know. I'm gonna have to like check it out. Oh my god. It has a runner. It has its own application runner. So why use Rofi? Because all I'm doing is to launch application and maybe this like power off or reboot. Like why would you need this? Or use commands or use oh my fucking god, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, Rofi is gonna go and then like yeah, so I think I'm gonna should I use Bash? I'm gonna basically talk with my friend and also like, you know, all dots I'm gonna remove. This is going to go bye-bye because this is like good for what it is. I'm gonna like remove this. I'm gonna place all of this into the all dots. Yeah. We'll see how it goes, to be honest with you. I don't really know myself. So, warning. I am going to be remaking. Oh my fucking god! Whoa! Everything from scratch. This means that initially I am not going to be using my Archibald install script to install the base system. Instead I am going to be running every single command by myself, and then I am going to go back and update my Archibald script again and again in the hopes of making it much more simple and to the point. Yeah, so that's the reason. So for the Linux, so the base system is going to be Catchy OS. I have a video of me like recommended applications where we have to turn on and off. Linux advanced. Yeah, chart. What is that? Oh, there we go. So install the base system. So install base system. So again, and OS. So that's how we write that. Endeavor OS installation basically. So please refer to the note. So what is it called? Arch Linux dash dot arch Linux dot files. Yeah, Yeah, I'm gonna try to like stop the little switch. Yeah, multiple GPUs. You have the NV control application. Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna use. I don't use this. So why do I have it? Like I don't use Snapper. I just like if my system crashes, I'm just gonna you know crash everything and just restart everything because I have my install script. Yeah, so I'm gonna be remaking a bunch of things. This means I've already backed up all my things in a hard drive, so if something goes wrong, I can just mount stuff and just use stuff from the hard drive and install things from the hard drive. Yeah, it's gonna be right, I guess. It's gonna take maybe like 3 weeks, but I have time, so I don't have anything to do. I know I said I have all these projects to do and I won't be able to. I want to play Minecraft, but I said to myself I'm not gonna play Minecraft until I make this project. So I'm like, I need to do it. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my best because it's in this machine. So, but if I start something, I want to like. Wait, just let me tell you something. Let me tell you a quote. Any job, big or small, do it well or not at all. Once a job has begun, do not stop until it's done. Basically, I'm gonna do the oceanic thing first. Because I like to write. And I'm scared of you could say I'm scared of programming, I'm procrastinating. But yeah. Yeah, so this is basically what I'm trying to do. Yeah, so we have this, and then please refer to this also for please refer to the notes, sir. Please refer to the note undo this so as to remove the unnecessary packages from default packages from an Endeavor OS. So yeah, and then what are we going to do? We are going to fucking what are we going to do? What are we going to do? We're going to be like installing things from the TDY. So set up the TDY. So first of all, we're gonna have to set up things to do. Set up the TDY, meaning like this means that I'm gonna be changing the shell if need be. Yeah, I'm gonna downloading TDY, so terminal applications and stuff like that. I'm gonna have to cross-reference packages.com, sorry, not sh. Wait, what is empty? Huh? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like packages to install, programming language to install, like services to like run, and then like yeah, I'm gonna have to like I've learned a bunch of new things with like NTFS. Wait, I do have ChatGPT, right? Did I have that like install with ChatGPT. No, I don't have it anymore. No, it's my media swipe file, I think. Media swipe file. Yeah, there we go. Clean external SD if it fails. For this to work, you're gonna have to install the which I already have, and then this is a command to run on Linux if you accidentally remove your external without safely removing ejected. By the path to the actual log device, which is the your pen drive or whatever you want. Down in terminal applications. I'm just gonna write it roughly here, and then when my friend comes back, and we're gonna go through it again and again and again. Down the application, then hyperlen, configure hyperlen itself, download required applications and programs. Configure Noctolia shell. Yeah, basically that's it. That's the Linux style, you could say. That's it, to be honest. Setup again, we have to because there's not much thing to do. So configure new vim, configure new vim, configure z again, if need be, again, if need be. Okay, and then what do we do? Discord, yeah. Basically, these stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk with my friend about it, to be honest. But I just wanted to make a live stream about what's going on and where it and sync, and then with a specific message. It started working on OS remake version 3. Oh fuck, I did not try to speed there. It's okay. Yeah. So it's been 1 hour. I think today is. I needed to do this so that I actually start working instead of me just playing games. That's the only reason that I've done this, to be honest. Yeah, the only reason. The obsidian. Status dash page log -1. Yeah. So yeah. That is the only reason that I've started this. Is basically this, to be able to actually start working. And I think today I'm gonna be installing my friend's OS, which is Windows OS, and I'm gonna tell him, yo, we're gonna start configuring. The thing is, I'm not gonna make that plan I'm gonna have to make the plan. I'm gonna change my process again, change myself in a way. I'm gonna work and then document, like a programmer should do. I'm gonna work, make it bad first, and then that is why I'm using my old laptop, because this app is so good, it's good. So that is why I'm if I make a mistake, it's okay. I'm just gonna back up my things and I'm gonna restart everything. I'm gonna because I have to explain him things. He doesn't know Tmux, he doesn't know Newing, he doesn't know, I'm sorry to say that, he doesn't know shit. That's why I'm going to help him, the fuck am I doing? Help him do these things and be faster and be better and be, and also my obsidian vault, I'm gonna restart everything. Yeah. So it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening, I guess. Well, I'm gonna see you guys later now.